What is up, guys? Sawcasm here, and today I have for you guys an impressive little quick opener. And I thought the start of this game was really impressive, and I started off like 46-0 or something like that real quick within like 3 minutes into the game. And yeah, this could have went a little bit better. You'll see I die a little bit, right after that streak. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about how to open up a ground war domination game, and kind of what you want to do and what you're looking to do. So you notice that I first captured the home flag, and then I immediately rush to their spawn. I kind of pace myself because there are a couple people rushing your spawn first, and if they don't capture the home flag, they don't stop. They could get there a lot faster than you will get to their side, so they're obviously going to meet you closer to your side of the flag rather than closer to their side. So if it's the other way around, if you're not capturing your home flag, then you're going to be able to pretty much outpace them, and you're going to meet them kind of a little bit further down the route that I would have otherwise if they just rushed me like they did. And of course there are different factors such as extreme conditioning and lightweight. Those do change the variables and the times of when you will meet the enemy, if someone is rushing you or you're rushing them, depending on which one of you has the perk and where you're spawning, etc. So that's the first thing. You want to establish some sort of plan, whether you're going to capture the home flag or not. You're going to rush straight to the enemy flag. Usually I capture the home flag, especially on the opening round. On the second round, sometimes I may not. I may just rush straight to their spawn or something, depending on how close I am to a kill streak. But usually right off the start of the game, I will just capture the home flag, and then I will either move to B, because it's usually a very central area, and a lot of people want to go and fight for the B flag, so you're going to be able to get a lot of kills very quickly, and potentially a flag capture, which is 200 points, plus the capture kills, which are huge. And you see right there I got a quick swarm, so that was pretty good. That was exactly what I wanted to do. And yeah, but when I'm not feeling as comfortable with my gun skill as I wasn't in this game, this is like my first game of the day, and I usually take the side route like I am here. You see I'm staying along this edge, hugging this edge rather, because you're not going to be running into that many people from different directions, and you're not going to be running into those 2v1, 3v1 gunfights all that often. It's mostly going to be head-to-head gunfights, or just gunfights where you're not going against as many people as at once. And if your gun skill isn't on point, it's gonna be easier to win those man-to-man gunfights rather than those multiple enemy gunfights. So that's what I try to do. I try to put myself in a position that I know I could handle. So on top of that, you want to set some goals from the beginning of the game. I run the high kill streaks, and a few of my goals rather, are to, in the first round, right from the beginning, develop some sort of early kill streak. And by early, I don't mean like 30 seconds. That is kind of overkill in my opinion. A lot of people think you need to, in order to have a good game, you just need to constantly rush, get these super quick kill streaks, but that's not the case at all. Actually, I like to pace myself. I like to get my first kill streak hopefully within the first 2 minutes of the game. If it takes a little bit longer, it's not a big deal, especially if I am on pace and I can feel out the enemy, which is another thing I'll get into in a second. But if I'm on pace for something within the first few minutes of the game, especially in the first round, I'm usually happy. So there's that. And then of course, after you get the first set of streaks, like I already did in this streak, then you want to start to develop another streak, and that's pretty much my other goal. And I kind of fail a little bit here. Obviously, this start could have went a little bit better, but it was from the beginning of the game. The first 4 minutes were not flawless. Through my execution, my aim was a little bit off, and my routes were a little bit off. Oh, sorry, I actually finished like 39-1 or 39-0 or something like that. But yeah, I could have done this a little bit better. Obviously, I should have played against that shotgun guy a little better, should have backed off, but overall it was still a decent start to the game. And the last thing that I want to mention that you want to do from the start of the game is kind of feel up the enemies, not in a perverted way. No, you want to kind of see, alright, exploding car. I think the swarm hit the car. This is actually ironic because yesterday I uploaded a video where I just die from cars all the time. But yeah, you want to feel up the enemy, you want to kind of get an idea for their play style, what they're gonna do. You can usually sense a trend from the enemies. A lot of times there will be teams who just keep running to B. A lot of times you'll run into teams who just keep sniping in the back, and you could kind of feel out the enemies and see what they've been doing. And a lot of times the enemies don't change their playstyle depending on who you're playing against. The average player just plays the same way for the majority of the game, and you kind of get a general idea. It's not a perfect analogy, it doesn't always work like that, but for the most part, the enemies tend to have a slight pattern in their playstyle. Anyway, guys, I hope this helped you. Be sure to leave a like if it did help you, because the likes really help me in return, so we're helping each other. That's so amazing, and I'm energetic because I slept a lot today. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you hate the video, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, unsubscribe. Thanks for watching. Fastest outro in the world. Pow, 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 wow, pow. Peace out, sluts. Genasi.